constituency chairman, we have to be very tough on it. And whoever is a beneficiary or victim, we just have to put our foot on the ground. There's a growing sense and strategy of turning funeral grounds into campaigning grounds for who will be presidential candidates or aspirants. As much as possible, the constituencies are expected to preserve the unity of the party. And when it turns out that we are actively, as constituency executives, we play the ostrich, stand aside, and send our youth organizers to mobilize people, to cheer Mr. A, Mr. B, Chairman, will make your work difficult. If you want to also reorganize our party at the base, now with the greatest of respect, National Chairman, even when you want to manage polling station reorganization, you call 5 people and want to discuss how we can strengthen the polling station base. Depending on the thinking of the person, he decides to contribute genuinely or not. Nipa 5 is now on Bakuyo, Nipa, Bakuyo Nakualanche, Martinipa, Bakuya Alaji Baumia Nipa, Bakuya Nipa. It's just a 5 there. It's MPP video. 5 from Muna Anodi, or more reps. It will make it very difficult. I am of the strongest view that the NPP will be going into battle, not with an independent candidate, but with a candidate of the party. Let's strengthen the base, get it right with our polling station reorganization through the structures, so that when we are moving and the elephant is backing whoever that you genuinely, as party delegates, put up, then we go into the election on the strength of our record of being in office from 2017 to 2020, 2021 to 2024. We will not go into the elections with a personal record of any of the aspirants who will win. Because we have been in government and we need to account to the people what we have done. So the strength and the personal record of the individual will be a complement and an added advantage to our operational and campaign strategy. And that is why we want to plead with you that at the very base, we know that we are all politically active people. Chairman, you might be chairman, Yache, more from Fansiman chairman. The DPM and the Babi Dictators from president, they say we share the brand strategy, as of the camp also the. So, meaning that you've been in it for a long time. And so you know it when chess is being played and draft. All we want to plead with you is let us try and manage the very mood as this win towards the election of a presidential candidate will bring. That elections will not be before ending of December 2023. In fact, the party is even looking at January 2024. But if we start tearing ourselves now, by the time it gets there, it's not our doing, it's in the constitution. And the presidential candidate is elected when you are in government, not later than 11 months. So unless the National Council decides to amend it and say, okay, what we want to do is to elect it in 2022 or 2020. But going by the constitution now is normally and by it is a major concern throughout the rounds that we embarked upon. The 13 out of the 16 was a major concern for our party people on the ground. And their fear is that if you don't manage the internal primaries and party discipline, we might end up breaking ourselves before breaking the gate. So we want to plead with you. President Kufuor's statement still resonates in our ears. It's better to be a messenger in a party in government to be a general secretary for a party in opposition. Some to what? We should phone book me. We frame and away near me. If you are the man for a chairman, you need somebody to talk to somebody. Sometimes it helps.
The solid foundations you have built through your meetings. The solid foundations that you build through your meetings and your constituencies are what the party needs. And it is what the party should have for a sustainable vision of the future. When I was invited to join, the planning committee suggested, when I was invited to join you, the planning committee suggested that I should speak about sustainable vision for the future of the party. I must say that sustainability, of course, is a very important issue for us as we develop and strategize for the future. So the topic is very appropriate. But before I talk about sustainability, let me first make a few comments or observations about welfare, which is the main theme of your gathering. A serious challenge we face that threatens the sustainability of the party is that of financial independence and enhancement of the welfare of the executive members of the constituencies. To operate effectively, our party needs sustainable source of income. We need to develop a more effective system that encourages and coordinates contributions and donations from the rank and file of the party. I have just been informed by my friend that I have just called control, that sustainability and financial support for the party is not a new thing to the legacy of this party. That in the past, the time when Buzia was in power, he made it a point to encourage the sustenance of the party then by encouraging men and women in the party to be very, very independent and resourceful so that they could continue to sustain and help the party. Unfortunately, because of the incessant coups and breakup of party politics in this country, we now find ourselves in a parliament. It's understandable that since 1992 till now, our attention has been to fight to win power and sustain power. We've been able to do that for 2 terms continuously, apart from the 2 terms that President Kufuor was in power. Party politics is about, it's now here to stay with us. And we must therefore sustain party politics. And to sustain it, it must be independent. It must be financially independent.
We are the